Hi guys, it's Doodly Squatch again. Feeling better and back into doodling. Got Finch in the office with me again. Say hello.
Hi.
There we go. uh, got a doodle that she described to me, gave me the idea for. But so let's just get right into it. So here we go. This is a good example of me trying several things out, finding what I didn't like about it, and then just getting down to it. I'm pretty sure this is the second recording of this drawing. Uh, so what was the idea you told me?
Three-headed bubble dragon.
A three-headed bubble dragon. And I tried for three, and it just wasn't vibing. So I just went for a single head. So I failed.
But it was supposed to be like Cerberus, you know?
I know,
It was supposed to be like a dog.
like a three-headed dog, and
Yeah.
and I think I just got hung up on trying to find a triple bubble blower, like a bubble blower with three rings on it, because I know they
yeah,
exist, but
that makes sense.
I couldn't find a reference photo, and so I was struggling.
Just got a big one in the middle and then two on the other side.
I know,
The
I don't
solid
know,
ones.
and I kind of left the little one on this one, but I was on the struggle bus. I had trouble finding my way, but I think I still ended up in an okay position with my singular bubble dragon here. But yeah, trying to draw a disc at an angle that is then spitting out a sphere was was certainly difficult, I would say. Um, and then the other thing that I always have trouble with when I'm drawing dragons is how much is too much with scales and how much is too little. Because you ever start drawing a dragon and you draw about 100 scales on them, and then you just get sick of it.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. But I don't know. It seemed like a funny enough idea, so I still gave it a swing. But, you know, Finch and I usually come up with funny things or interesting ideas. And
Like Batman in a prom dress.
that's right. I did do Batman in a prom dress.
Oh my gosh.
I,
I
for,
love
I
that.
forgot about that. That was another one that was difficult. I don't know why I had trouble with that one.
He
It was,
looked really short.
yeah.
I feel like he could have been taller.
Well, yeah, I was using Princess and the Frog to try and find a big poofy dress, and the problem is the girl in the big poofy dresses is kind of squat.
No,
So
but
I
like, what if you drew him in his prom dress, but it was like the comic book kind of style with a lot of black shadows and dramatic and
like a Sin City Batman prom dress.
yeah,
Well,
that would be so funny.
we'll have to see. We'll
Yay!
yeah. But another thing, thing we collaborate a lot on is puppets.
Yeah,
And why do you like puppets?
because it's really fun to see other people's reactions when you tell them, "Oh, what do you do for fun?" It's like, "Oh, I make puppets," and they're like, "That's creepy." It's not creepy, guys. It's really silly.
Well, I think when people first hear puppet, they jump to they're thinking like either Night of the Living Dummy or like marionettes.
Yeah. But no, marionettes are scary because it's like they can get knotted so
Yeah,
fast. And I think I would cry.
my brother and I had a pair of marionettes. I don't even know where they are. They might be in my trunk.
Ew.
But yeah, I had several of them, and they were very difficult to work with. They weren't the most advanced ones with like two sets of strings. It was just one set.
No, thank
Um, but what kind of puppets do we usually make?
you. We make people and monsters.
Yeah. So you would say, yeah, I would call them like Jim Henson style,
Yeah.
because it's very much the everything soft, not a lot of hard parts. You know, mouth plate, fuzzy puppets.
Yeah.
And I like them because yeah, it's more fun to talk through a puppet sometimes than to talk to a person. Sometimes your brother comes in here and he wants me to talk to him using either what's his name? Either Dexter or
Sharky.
or the I got a Yeti. I got a
Oh
Yeti.
yeah, the
I got a-
Yeti.
I got a Yeti named Eddie that I I talk to him with,
That's so sad.
and that's fun because it's a fun way to communicate and just be silly and creative. Yeah. So, how many puppets do you think you've made so far?
Oh, I love this question. So there's Darius was my first one.
Yep.
The shoulder dragon puppet was my second one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I made the frog one that's in your room. I
Mm-hmm.
helped make that one.
Yes.
And then I made a replica head of Boober Fraggle.
Yeah.
And then I made
You-
the eyebrow moving one.
Mhm.
And then I made the frog.
The frog wizard.
Frog wizard.
The wizard.
The wizard. And then I made Clover.
Clover.
And then
You remade your shoulder dragon.
I
There was-
remade my
there was
shoulder dragon.
2 versions
So
of
we had
it.
2 shoulder dragons. And then is that it?
You've made several heads that haven't.
Oh, we made the rainbow
Yeah,
head.
there was the rainbow head.
And then
And
Ah!
alarm!
Alarms. My bad.
The alarm has alarmed me.
What was the other one? I know I made at least one more.
I can't remember. And then we're working on my art teacher one.
Yeah,
That
I'm
one's
making your
fun.
art teacher one. That one's cool.
Yeah, and then color choice for this bubble dragon right now. I was doing him in the. I wanted to do him kind of like the.
Bubble.
No, well, yeah. Like I love the orange of the usual like bubble dipper things,
Yeah.
and then
You wanted contrasting
I
colors?
usually orange and blue are. Complementary colors. You sneeze? No, I'm not.
Your
No,
eyes are watering.
no, I'm not gonna sneeze. I might sneeze. Sorry, editor.
Here comes the second one.
Okay. I'm alive.
That's
I had to clear out the attic there. Ooh, sorry, viewers. Sorry for your ears. But I was there. Hey, there it is. But orange and blue always makes me think of my pet monster that I have in the corner of my office. I've had that since I was 3. I made I made a replica one for you. That's
Yeah, we
Yeah.
made the clay part of the face part.
Yeah.
Of the face. What's it called?
like the faceplate or
Faceplate.
something like that.
And then we made one hand.
One hand.
There was gonna be another one, but
The
then
mold-
the
the mold
mold
broke.
broke and the resin leaked everywhere,
Yeah.
and it was awful.
Well, it was my first ever resin pour, so
and it looked
that's
really good.
yeah. I
think
like
it
how
looked
I
awesome.
like how it turned out. Still,
He's got the big puffy cheeks.
got
and
big
bright
puffy
pink.
cheeks. Yep,
I love it.
he's cute.
He's my favorite.
But yeah, I don't know. It's fun. I'd never done that before. I took apart a teddy bear to
You
figure
made
out
that
his pattern, but
How old was I when you made that?
I don't know. It took me several years to make. So.
Yeah, we finished it when I think I was like 11. Because I remember you brought Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
and put him on your chair. And I
And-
had got.
And he was sitting with it.
He was sitting with it. I
That's
had got a
right.
couple things for my birthday that I remember getting when I was 11, wearing that when I came into your office.
Yes.
But I'm almost 15 now.
I know. Ew.
That's weird.
Gross.
So he's
Gross.
he's a decent age.
He's getting older.
But that's okay.
Yeah. Another fun thing with this drawing was trying to figure out how to make the bubble look
Bubbly.
transparent and not just a puffy head.
Yeah.
I think I did okay. I don't think it, it's not amazing, but it worked. Oh, and then yeah. No, we like puppets. I've been watching a bunch of Jim Henson like documentaries recently, and it's sort of
And we're going to the puppet
yeah.
museum
We're gonna
this
go to the
year?
Museum of Puppetry this year. That'll be fun.
Ooh,
Gonna-
I'm gonna bring Darius. I've decided.
Darius.
Darius is the OG.
He's so big though.
No, he isn't
Yes,
actually.
he is.
I can.
I mean,
his limbs
if you
inside of
jam him inside, yeah. No, I think I'm gonna try and finish
Art,
my art
Mr.
teacher.
Art guy.
Yeah, maybe his name's just Art the art teacher. I don't
Art
know.
the art teacher.
But I'll probably try and finish him because he's just a head and a hand, and then
Yeah.
I can walk around with him. That'd be fun.
Oh, I might bring Mr. Frog Wizard.
See, he'd be more fun.
Let's do Frog
Yeah,
Wizard.
bring Wizard, and then
Yeah. I was
But
thinking of giving
pink
him the bow
bubbles.
ties that I have, the yellow
the
one.
yellow one.
Put the yellow one on him.
Maybe
That one would be cute
that'd be cute.
because it's all fuzzy.
Yeah.
Yellow bow tie.
Yes. You're a fan of the bow ties.
I forgot
And-
you made an emo boy.
That's right.
We made the
We
emo boy.
made the
puppet.
emo puppet. Little.
You need to
little-
put pictures of them on.
I know. I don't want to take pictures of them. More so, I don't think your brother wants to go through the time of getting all the reference photos for this crap. I'll just make a video, maybe a YouTube short or something, showing off puppets, because gotta make shorts for the algorithms, so the YouTube's loves me and recommends me to people.
Yeah.
But
That's
who knows? There's my bubble.
Bubble. Oh, it does have 3.
Yeah, I did make 3 heads, but
That's so funny.
so I assignment
Complete.
kind of complete? Question?
I'd say that's
Question
you
mark?
worked around.
I
it,
worked
though.
around it, but
It works.
it was, but yeah, it was mildly stressful, I'd say.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's good. Do things that are hard, and you'll get better.
Remember that one thing that we saw at the art museum of that glass jars but with bubbles on it, and it was super reflective, and it was a painting?
Oh
It
yeah,
was insane.
yeah. That's yeah.
I can't imagine.
And that
doing
was
that.
that was a high schooler.
Dude.
That was a high schooler.
Oh
That's-
yeah, it was an 11th
It was.
grader.
It was.
I checked.
Yeah.
It
It
was
was.
11th
It was
grader.
from the high school show. So
Dang.
yeah. No, kids are amazing. People are amazing. I love it. I love art. It's just so cool to watch and learn, and especially the best part is I feel no jealousy or animosity to Bubbly Jar Person, because that's just not in my wheelhouse. I don't paint, but I can still be impressed and enjoy it.
What would you say my art form is best
Oh.
for like art, not puppets?
I really like your watercolors. Yes, I like your watercolors. You and your mother are pretty good at
Or colored pencil.
using watercolor and colored pencils together to make good stuff. But look at that, we gabbed until the drawing's over.
Yay!
We win. And it
win.
actually ended, and there was no weird cuts
Yeah.
and all that. So thumbs up, editor.
Tee.
I love that we call him editor, even though he's your brother and my son. But it's good. It gives him an identity. But he wants to guest on one of these, so he'll have to, I don't know, inspire me to draw something or suggest something, and we'll get it figured out, whatever. But anywho, so thanks for joining in. Thanks for
Yup.
watching. Like, subscribe, press that bell so you'll get annoying texts whenever I upload. I upload every Tuesday, so it's not that difficult. Yeah, but if you have any suggestions or comments, any ideas, I'm always open. I'm a fairly new channel, so I still read the comments. I'm not afraid of them yet. Anywho, but hey, have a good one. Bye.